Fraud will be exposed in California. It'll be exposed all across the United States because we're learning that there's so much fraud that's taking place, whether it be through daycares or these projects like that high-speed light rail that Newsom's been trying to build for years.
It's not just that. Turns out Nick Shirley was right, though, about the fraud. It wasn't just in Minnesota. A big homeless bust in California, where federal officials announced the arrest of Alexander Sufer, who's accused of stealing tens of millions of dollars in taxpayer money meant to house and feed the homeless to bankroll what was a lavish lifestyle. Federal agents raided his L.A. mansion, hauling off his Range Rover, other things. And joining us now, Bill Essayli, the man whose office led this investigation in the Central District of Florida as an assistant U.S. attorney. He joins us now. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Back in April, you launched this task force to investigate corruption in California, and you focused on homeless services. Tell us why this might be just the tip of the fraud iceberg here.
Yeah, Laura, remember, before I was the prosecutor here in LA, I was in the legislature. Over the last 5 years, California spent $24 billion on homelessness, and it only got worse. So, of course, the question is, where did the money go? What happened to the $24 billion? So I launched this task force, and just quickly, I mean, federal investigations do take time. I know the public wants action. It takes time to put these cases together. This is the third arrest we've made. This guy that we arrested today got $23 million in taxpayer dollars, that's federal, state, and local, and did not use it on the homeless. He used it on himself, and we showed a lot of it today at our press conference.
So when we think about how expensive California has become to exist in as a middle-class income earner, really at every level, it's so expensive. And the ultimate cost of this to the taxpayers of California could end up being how much, do you think, if you had to guess how much this fraud overall would be?
I think it will get into the billions. Just in the 3 cases we've charged, we're already looking at over 100 million, and we are just getting started. We have more than 24 investigations going. And what's crazy about this, Laura, is the egregiousness. There was no vetting and handing the money out, and there's no checking to make sure the money's actually being used. This guy we arrested today who ran this nonprofit was supposed to be housing 600 homeless people and giving them 3 meals a day. He bought a mansion in Westwood. He bought a vacation home in Greece. He bought a Range Rover, and he went shopping at Hermes and stayed at the Four Seasons in Hawaii. That's where your money ended up on his trips, not to the homeless. And the homeless are dying on the streets. People are dying on our streets.
So you as a state, your state has spent more on homelessness. It's a large state, obviously, has the most homeless in the country. And homelessness has gotten worse year after year, has it not?
It has not improved. We're basically importing all the homeless people from around the country. The weather's great here. California gives very generous services and handouts, and there's no penalties for drug use and addiction, all these other things. So people flock here. We have a disproportionate number of the homeless people in California, and their policies attract them. Okay, the public has said, we want to fix it. We're willing to pay the taxes. And so, but the money's not going to its intended cause. That's the problem with states like California. They are the masters of fraud. They enable the fraud because there's no accountability, there's no vetting, there's no checking, because all they care about is the headline and appeasing their political constituencies, who are all these nonprofits and do-good groups, and they don't care where the money ends up.
Well, Bill, Donald Trump predicted this, and he urged a really clear look at this and accountability, and it looks like you guys are delivering. Thank you, as always. Lots of hard work goes into these cases.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.